Alright, and we are back with Sly 3.
Yep. It is getting kind of... Was it always this murky out, or is it sunset now?
This looks like it could be getting close to twilight. The time of day throughout the game does change in the areas.
Because I don't think that was a feature before.
Yeah, no, it was always the same time of day in all the areas in Sly 2.
WatchMojo.com. Okay, no.
Bentley, looks like you found one of Octavio's Vincinetti goons. You on your way to the police station for the old bait and switch?
What, is he just shooting people in the street?
He's shooting at Bentley.
Ah. So yes. Or I would say if I consider Bentley as people.
Now to get those mercenary eights involved. Hey, all you fake cops, go home. We don't need no more stupid thugs in Venezia.
He nailed Bentley right there.
I might not be a real cop, but I've got feelings, pal. You just hurt them.
I am heavy weapons guy. I do hurt my feelings.
This was a good plan, Bentley. Now we can just sit back and watch the fireworks.
Thank you. I pride myself on deviousness these days. With her ape guard,
Bentley's not kidding there. His plans in this game generally involve hurting the enemy guards a lot more often.
Devious.
The turf war starts now.
Yep.
Inspector Fox, I'm glad to see you. This Vincinetti puke is giving me all I can handle.
Stand your ground, soldier. We'll take them together.
Surprise!
Wait, you get to play as her?
Yep.
Oh,
so,
that's not... And I did not expect that.
Yes, so taking after the path... Oh, gotta change around her inversion settings. I think yeah. No, wait, it is both. Okay. So, taking after Spyro, where by the third game they were like, how do we keep the gameplay varied? They're like, more playable characters, let's go. And she is not the only one.
Yeah. Reminds me of Donkey Kong... Well, no. From Banjo-Kazooie to Tooie to Donkey Kong 64. It went from one playable character to 3 playable characters to, I want to say, 5?
Yeah,
so,
something like that.
Yeah, it's funny how that can happen.
Now then, one thing that is cool is that, you know the meme of unlocking the boss as a playable character and they're way weaker?
Yeah.
Carmelita seems more capable as a playable character, because like her shock pistol shots go way faster.
Not to mention, you can actually aim.
Yeah. And she has a super jump.
Yeah, I'll say.
Although that's normal. She's always been able to jump it however far the level designers need her to.
Yeah, those legs do go all the way up. The building, that is.
Heh. Now, unfortunately, despite there being more playable characters in the game, only Sly, Bentley, and Murray can freely explore the environments outside of specific missions, which is it's a bit of a shame.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're building a crew in this game that's more beefy, so... This is the beginning of things to come, I'm sure.
I also like her hanging off the ledge pose.
Yeah, that's cool.
One leg up. It's different from all the other characters.
I'm seeing lots of pizza signs. What's your favorite kind of pizza?
Supreme.
No, I'm sorry. Like brand or place? Or...
That's a good question. I guess, I mean, the pizza I've had the most of in my life is Papa Murphy's. But unless it's just right, I'm actually kind of on that one.
Yeah.
conventionally, I guess it would be, like a Papa John's, but I have come to really like DiGiorno's recently.
Yeah. I would like Papa John's a lot more if it wasn't for the fact that my mom always gets, or always got over the years, sausage and, sausage and peppers or whatever, which do not love. I'm a pepperoni guy.
I'm proud of you.
Pepperoni's fine, but I'm no longer a fan of it just by itself.
Right. It's just, for me, I don't know. I think it might be the onions on the pizza, but it just destroys me. Just stomach no likey, but yeah. No, Papa John's is good though. I love their liquid butter sauce. My gosh. For a time,
it might just be because I don't get it very often.
It's a rarity for me. Back before COVID, my school, UVU, would have free pizza on Tuesdays. I can't remember, was it Thursdays? One of the days a week. And for a while, it was Papa John's, and it was pretty deluxe. That was good. It was Papa John's Supreme is better than I expected.
Yeah, and I will never forgive COVID for making Costco get rid of their combo pizza. Now it's just cheese and pepperoni.
Sucks.
That's the one thing that I really, really liked at Costco.
For our next job. We need to take out the sign and balloons advertising Octavio's big comeback opera recital.
I hear ya. If no one shows up for him to extort with his building sinking scheme, then why would he bother with the demonstration? Excavating all that tar seems like a big operation. You'd think he'd hold off until he had an audience.
Exactly. Now, I've cobbled together a few explosives powerful enough to destroy the anchors to those balloons. Unfortunately, I'm a little short on fuses.
Then I'll be quick.
You know, I shouldn't say this, but Bentley really should have worn a more stylish helmet.
It's just a bike helmet.
It makes him look like a dork. And I've never been one to say, like I know people like, I don't want to wear a helmet. Helmets look stupid. I'm like, that's stupid. But in a game like this, I wouldn't put it past them for no helmet.
Yeah. So it's funny, this mission, we're basically destroying all of Octavio's advertising, which is fairly funny in the with the recent YouTube crackdown on ad blockers.
This ferocious beast. Don't dilly-dally with this one. It's got a longer fuse, but you've got farther to run.
It's time to ad block the mafia.
Run, Sly, run! Fear the beast!
You know, it would be nice if there was a button to turn on the timer, Bentley, but no. Oh, no. This guy sure can take a beating.
Yep.
Long gone are the days of the two-hit horseshoe thing. I kind of hated that.
Yeah, and Sly won. I could have pressed that button to take out that guard, but
The whole stage 2. The balloon, carried by the wind, will impact on the Octavio side. The combustible gases in the balloon will ignite, and bam!
Where are you going, Sly?
Part 2. Drat and curses! The wind died. The balloon's caught. Sorry, pal. See if you can climb up.
No, this is good, Bentley. Now you can blow up that stupid Vegas-looking sign.
Such a shame. I was really looking forward to seeing that balloon burn. Fascinating chemical reaction.
It is weird to think hydrogen's just free protons, right? Well, I guess there's
with electrons orbiting around it, but yeah.
Right, but there's no neutrons.
Unless it's, well, there are isotopes.
Yeah, well, yeah, deuterium, tritium, I know. I'm just saying, typically, it's just interesting to think of it as this
it's
very
the
positive,
most basic, like, matter ever.
Yeah, and it's why things are acidic. Oh, okay, that works too. That sign was not very strong.
So you can see around, like, his lapel, there's that little silver thing.
Come on back. What?
1 second.
Sorry, sir. We're currently close. Hey, let go of me. Sly, get back here, quick.
Well,
so basically,
Bentley's dead. Yeah.
yeah, the game intends for you to stay on the arm as it flips all the way down, and you have to climb back up. I have never done that. I've always jumped straight onto the cigar.
Interesting.
To the point where I don't think I even realized that that was a shortcut for a while.
I love it in games like that, where you don't realize that you've been doing something the wrong way the entire time. Which reminds me of this move in Mario Galaxy 1 on ice that I swear is real, but I cannot do, and I feel like it's either a glitch or some Mandela effect. I don't know. Oh, it's the guy.
My boy on the inner side picked up those pictures of me you sent to the cops. Nice a try, but I own this town.
Put my friend down. I'm gonna knock out all of your teeth, one at a time, and make you eat them.
Oh, gosh.
That's the toughest talker you got. You're pathetic. Back in my day, we had enforcers that would make people pee their pants just as soon as a look at them.
Believe me, old-timer, I don't make idle threats.
Oh, I know all about you and your crack little gang. You ain't nothing without these little guys' brains. So, I figure I'll just scoop them out real slow and use them to fertilize my tomato plants.
I'm allergic to tomatoes.
That's good.
Turn it on.
Yeah. So what ice move in Galaxy?
You know, it's like it looked like a combination of a long jump and a spin jump, and it's very likely a glitch because I only did it like twice, and it seemed just like a physics engine just breakdown potentially. I mean, didn't Donkey Kong Jungle Beat team worked on that game, right?
I want to say yes.
And that game was very physics heavy, so.
You won't get nothing but a graze, pal.
I wouldn't be surprised if they built some of the technology on top of it.
Oh yeah, you can see the
there's,
same.
There's a lot of. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, you can even see the same animation philosophy between Donkey Kong and Mario in that game. It's actually kind of fascinating. Especially the ice skating. Although maybe just all ice skating looks the same. What do I know?
Yeah, there's a lot we don't know about Nintendo's tech, like how they advance from one game to the next or reuse stuff.
It's a shame because I feel like
Forget about this. You guys are dead.
mission accomplished.
I'm fine. My ego's bruised, but it'll heal.
Really needs an eject button on that thing.
Yeah, when you think about it, Nintendo's probably had like their own like source engine, and then like all sorts of drama involving like moving from one to the next.
Oh
and
yeah,
all this stuff we just don't know about because they never tell us.
And that's the thing. I think Nintendo, like, you know, like, however it works when you die, when it's all said and done, if they could see a what if only of like if they had been more open with like sharing with the public stuff and getting, you know, help, they might have realized just how much potential they missed out on. But I know it does have its problems. I mean, although I wouldn't blame Valve. Actually, yes, I'm going to blame Valve. Valve's problem isn't being open, it's getting distracted because, my gosh, they may be an open book, but they just at some point stop making games.
I think the problem is that they need to like they don't operate where like management says, okay, we're working on this now, you got to work on it. You basically have to have buy-in from everyone working on it, which is why when games do happen, they tend to be genre defining.
Which is cool. I guess my point is,
Found a new path. It's full of peacefulness.
Come on, what happened to the Murray? The guy who'd get into a fist fight with 10 thugs wearing nothing but a towel.
Wow.
The guy who used to punch first and not bother asking questions later. Where's that guy? Where's my old friend?
I'm sorry, Bentley. I tried to save you, but I just wasn't strong enough.
Get over it, Murray. I don't blame you and never have. The only thing I feel bad about is losing my pal.
Look, I want to help you. You're like my second best friend.
oh,
It's just that I promised I'd stay here and peacefully meditate till the black water ran pure.
Well, what if you could help us peacefully? You wouldn't have to punch anyone.
I'm in. Keep it peaceful, and I'll smash up anything you'd like.
As a student of the Australian Dreamtime, I'm sure you've learned of the ball form.
Yeah, sure, like my first week.
Excellent. Tuck into ball form and clog that vent pipe. The pressure buildup should shoot you skyward. Maintain your ball form and smash into the tar drums around town.
Awesome. Yeah, that's totally peaceful. I'm sure my guru wouldn't mind.
We may not be punching people, but we are destroying public infrastructure here, Murray.
And how?
Hit the X button on impact to
This
keep your
form
mouse
was
on.
developed by the ancient sage of
I've
Winnie the
sent you some
Pooh.
markers to help you find
I
the
don't-
tar drums.
Gosh, that looks so goofy, but really fun.
Had to come up with some new gameplay concept for Murray.
Honestly, it's pretty unique. You don't see that
Yeah.
a lot in games. I think of the Blob, or Da Blob, the spring suit from Galaxy, which I don't think worked as great as everyone hoped.
No, that was not Mario's greatest power.
No.
There are worse ones, but there are better ones.
But yeah, what I was basically just saying is, like, I wonder if anybody at Nintendo that, like, left has any regrets of, like, if only they weren't so strict. Just think of the things we could have, like, maybe done or shown the fans. I don't know. Who knows? It's a very different company than most in some ways. Man, you
Yeah.
really just go, like, stupidly high in the air here. I'm amazed that the game doesn't break.
Yeah, it is rather impressive that they're able to keep the rendering going.
Keep this up, and the environmentalists will send a thank you card.
Now,
Ooh, that was the top of the... That was pointy. Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. I was just going to say that if, just like how Murray was saying that he's, practicing pacifism right now, if you hit any of the guards, it's an insta-fail.
Okay, that's annoying. Boy,
That's the last of them.
this guy needs to join the Avalanche gang.
So anyways, you were asking about that orange thing in front of the safe house. Now you know what it's for.
Oh, yeah.
Back in action.
Yeah, well, I haven't forgotten who my friends are. I'm just playing with a different deck.
With Octavio's comeback opera recital just a few hours away, we're all set up for the main event. Get ready for Operation Tar Be Gone. Our objective, get Murray back on the team. Sly, you'll start things off by using your
How did we get
disguise
that
to
picture?
sneak into the opera house. Make your way down to the pump room and let me in through the side entrance. Thanks to the blueprints we stole, I now know just where to bomb to cripple the machinery. Then we'll go for Octavio's detonation switch. I'm sure you'd agree that we just can't leave a weapon that powerful in the hands of such a madman. So I'll distract the old mobster with an opera duel. He's sure
What?
not to attack while we're both on stage. Meanwhile, you'll cut the lines to the chandelier and drop it on his head. I'll swipe the switch, and we'll both find Murray. By then, the black water is sure to be running clear, and he'll be free to come with us.
You know, Bentley, it's times like this I wish you'd just invent a gun. Although it seems like this game kind of plays it both ways with guns. Like, it seems like there's some that are like traditional bullets, and then some like energy pistols out of a Saturday morning censorship for kids cartoon.
Even regular guns tend to act a little bit more like a blaster. Mm-hmm. Especially in like Sly 2, it was very clear that they were energy blasts.
Yeah. I love how Batman the Animated Series got away with theirs. It's like, well, okay, so we can't have it be normal guns. What if it be Tommy guns? Kids can't get their hands on Tommy guns.
Oh. Which, I mean, it used to be that Tommy guns were very much the big exception to the rule. You can't have them because of their associations with, like, organized crime.
Yeah.
That was back in the Hays Code days.
This is
The
it.
Hays Code was
Octavio
weird.
is due to arrive for the opera
I read up on the history of it. It was stupid.
It was so
We did a
dumb.
good job taking out
I
the
mean, they were
advertising.
great at working
No one
around
showed
it,
up
but
to
my
listen.
gosh.
No audience means no
I mean,
demolition
it basically came
demonstration.
about as from like extremist Catholic people that like it was not what the general public wanted at all.
No.
It just sort of barely skirted by getting it passed.
You will
No
not
problem,
produce
Senor.
smut in my Christian Minecraft comic server.
Not only that, but the only reason why it was allowed to pass as law or whatever in the first place was because the Supreme Court basically ruled that film was not an artistic medium and therefore not subject to First Amendment protections.
Oh, that's so weird.
Even back then, the logic was really shaky, and
Bass, soprano?
yeah.
Okay. You there. Ferris wheel password. Quickly.
Transmitting password.
Oh, that was janky, where it was two guys at once.
Yeah, this guy is the
Don't be
is the
lost.
mission
The boss is
NPC, and then
offered.
the other guy was just sort of there, got bad luck on the spawn.
Well, it's a good thing the game can handle stuff like that, because otherwise I could see that being a big problem.
Stay in disguise
Yeah.
here or the operation's a bust.
Reminds me of the guard.
Hey, you.
Oh.
What's the carnival password?
Uploading you the password.
Tenor, bass, tenor, tenor.
Yep.
I like his
This
eyes.
recital is going
I
to
like
be
black
grand
scleras. It's very
between
edgy.
women. I hate opera.
But yeah, with when
You there.
oh man, are they just gonna do it for everyone?
Sending password.
That's
slide.
obnoxious.
These guys give you a
Tenor,
couple of
soprano,
unique
tenor,
responses.
Okay. The boss has been practicing for months for this day. He sings great.
So I intentionally went out of my way to get a couple of extras, but
I see.
already I've already seen all of them, so it was a bit overkill on my part.
I see.
Alto, tenor,
But yeah, I was
tenor,
saying that
alto.
on Forsaken Fortress and Wind Waker, I never can tell like when I'm gonna like get caught versus just spook the guard. It always feels very finicky. I'm not sure what the actual
Soprano,
rule for it
soprano,
is.
bass, bass.
Okay.
Yeah, stealth segments in otherwise non-stealth games are not my favorites,
Yeah.
and that
That
was
means-
a big thing in like the mid 2000s.
That being said, I played through the game so much that I can get through the Forsaken Fortress in like 5 minutes, so who cares? Oh, it's the guy.
Hello, Octavio.
You. I don't recognize you. What's the secret soprano password?
As I expected. Here you go.
Tenor, bass, tenor, tenor.
Okay. Pass a word to the rest of the guys that under no circumstances am I to be disturbed during my big comeback recital.
Yes, sir. I'm certainly looking forward to the performance. Once I'm done in the pump room, I'll be headed out to the stage. If it isn't too much trouble, would you help me with this double-button security door?
But of course, for a fellow musical lover, it would be a pleasure. On a 3. 1, 2, 3. Be quick in there. You won't want to miss out.
That's kind of fun, getting
Yeah.
the villain to do it with you.
Yeah. Reminds me of this thing I want to do where in a game where basically before a boss there's like a receptionist
Nice to see you, pal.
at like the door, and basically they keep letting you in and just they can't get fired because they're union or something, but that it's just like kind of ridiculous that I don't know, it's really stupid, but it could be fun.
That's nice.
If those
Yeah.
bombs
All right, so
are
there's a trick to
with
this
the
segment
pilot,
right here.
Just focus on taking out the tar pipes. We need to
When I
send
first
present.
played this game, I had a lot of trouble with this because I kept trying to completely destroy all of the vacuums one at a time. The trick is to put 2 bombs, they destroy after 3, 2 on each, and then you can run around, place 1 on all of them, and blow them up real fast.
So was it just tedious, or what gave you trouble?
The fact that once you destroy the first tar pipe, enemies spawn in.
Oh,
So doing it this way allows me to
I see.
destroy all of them real
Yeah,
fast.
company, just stay on those tar pipes. This could get hairy. This is getting serious. Better hurry it up with those pipes.
I can tell the game did not expect you to do it like this. The way that dialogue was stacked on top of itself a little bit.
Yeah.
Just one pipe left.
Nice work, partner.
Wow.
Is there still time to
The
catch up to
AoE on
Rose
that was
recital?
ridiculous.
We're right on schedule. If my calculations are
I think I
correct,
was
we should be about to
hit
perform
by
the
an
aria
enemy.
originally written as a
Yeah.
duet. That's when we strike.
What is tar? Some kind of petroleum product?
I think so.
And
Think
yet
he'll
the
really
tar
let you on
pits are
stage with
natural,
him?
so
Of
clearly it
course,
can happen.
he's a musician. He'll be overjoyed to have a lyrical counterpoint. Just be ready to drop the chandelier when I've lured him underneath.
Turtles do make funny noises, so it's not out of the realm of possibility, I suppose. Although Bentley just does not strike me as a musical guy.
So no one shows up here, and that was part of our plan, but Octavio never mentions it.
Oh, yeah.
You got a death wish.
I couldn't resist showing you up at what you treasure most. Opera singing.
You're a vocalist. Fine. A duet is coming up. We'll sing it first, and then I'll gut you.
Bring it on, Grandpa. I'll sing you under the table.
Wheelchairs coolly. Oh gosh. Reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 2's Atlantica.
And something else. Remember the ballroom dancing minigame from Sly 2?
Oh yeah!
Gotta reuse that code.
La, la, la.
Parappa the Rapper over here.
So clearly Octavio's parts are like a full recording by someone,
Yeah.
whereas Bentley's are all just single voice clips that play over each other.
Yeah. Like I said, very Parappa the Rapper-y.
La, la.
That face.
La, la.
I'm telling my kids this was Franklin.
La, la.
Although, you know, Bentley's ability to sing over himself
Yeah.
is a lot more impressive than Octavio.
It
here.
is. And it's actually not completely impossible, believe it or not.
I have
very
seen
hard.
someone singing 2 notes at the same time. It's crazy.
I know, it's wild. I've done it a little bit in the shower, but it's easier in there when you have like resonance on your side. Because you're basically just trying to hit overtones.
La, la.
Oh no.
He's stuck.
What? No!
Oh, come on, Carmelita.
The lot of you are going to jail.
We were so close.
It's over.
He's still got the demolition switch.
They never ever freeze.
I'll drive. You shoot.
I think unless you destroy that table earlier, she will always land on it awkwardly.
Oh, that's funny.
I need immediate pickup. Criminals are headed east. All units converge.
Roger.
Oh, I just noticed you
This
can
time I've
pickpocket
got you
her.
surrounded.
Yeah, that goes all the way back to Sly 2.
Ah.
Can you go any faster?
This is it. Shoot out his engine and we'll have him.
All right, round 2 on the
We're in big trouble here.
boat minigame.
Yes. Honestly, since you're in Venice, going through canals makes sense. You know, maybe she would have went easy on you if you would have sang the pizza song, but nobody ever sings that pizza song.
Cooperate now, but
Oh, I never noticed there's a heat on the gun.
That Carmelita.
Yeah, a lot of I think this goes back to Sly 2 and even Sly 1 is that they often have overheating on turrets and other guns.
I was not happy about that in Halo Reach.
He's out of control. Get ready for a sudden stop.
Oh no, he's going to crash into a slideshow. Oh, maybe not quite. Wow, that was impressive.
You can still see the sparkles from where the rope used to be.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's over, Octavio. You're beat. Give us the demolition switch and we'll all try to ditch these cops.
It's funny because if you come back here after the heist, this thing is still destroyed and that rope is gone with the sparkles. So
I got more where these came from.
You guys see that boat go out of control and jump and smash into that thing? Destruction. So cool.
You think that was a cool punk?
Well, we failed.
You monster! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh no.
Murray, I need your help. I've never seen someone move that fast. Octavio's old, but
What?
he's still got it. Let's take him together.
He walked up slowly
But I vowed
and
to
down
you
smashed.
that I'd renounce all violence, and the water is still black.
It'll be clear any minute. Trust me. Now, let's take him.
You're right to be scared, Hippo. Your wheelchair friend should have been so smart.
Murray! Help!
That does it. I'll floss my teeth with your spine.
Oh my gosh.
that was the line where, as a child, I realized that this game was harder edged than the previous two.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the lines that got it E10 plus.
Slow him down.
Looks like they've improved the combat for Murray a little bit.
A little bit. It's general improvements to the combat for
A little bit,
like everyone.
A little bit more comboing.
It's still mostly mashing square to punch.
At least visually,
This one's
it's
out. I'm moving to
Yeah.
another
something.
Yeah, Sly also has those extra sparkles on his when he swings his cane.
valve. The tar's ready to flow.
So yeah, when he's out of the tar, he dodges a lot more readily. It's harder to get a hit in. And he has more dangerous attacks.
Yeah. This is not the first lion that you have to beat the tar out of that I've seen in a video game.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of
Murray,
the
these
thing
pumps are
though.
out of tar.
Kirby
I
Forgotten
saw
Land.
some more valves over by the cop station. Follow me to a fresh supply.
Oh yeah.
Without the tar, I'll crush you boys like a bugs.
So this was actually a pretty tough fight. I died quite a few when I first played it, and always remember it as being a little challenging. In fact, on my first attempt at recording, I actually died my first attempt, but yeah.
You may have more tar, but I'm not holding back no longer. Listen to the song of your death.
The Murray knows no song, but the triumphant horn section of his own triumph.
Quit talking, stupid kid, and die!
Hey, shut up in your face. Oh, cool.
If you aren't careful, that move will chip away at your health quick.
Okay, so it's like multi-hit.
No, it just really hurts and is hard to evade, and he's quite fond of it, so if you don't dodge at least several of them,
It's
you
dry.
will
I'll
die.
pull up the next one. I'm ready. Lure him in.
Did he throw a ball of tar at you?
Yeah, when he's stuck, he doesn't really have a way to it. He mostly rushes you down. So when he's in the tar and you're far away, his attack is ranged.
Draw him in. I'll let loose with the tar.
So that's it. The old guard's out, and a new generation steps in.
That's right. Stepping in. Big time.
Come on, Murray. I got the demolition switch. Let's get Bentley and run for it. We got cops closing in.
%.
With the fight over, we went back and scraped Bentley off the pavement. It was touch and go for a while there, but we managed to sneak out right under Carmelita's nose. Octavio wasn't so lucky.
Oof.
The guy
Looks like he
got
did
30
lose a
years
tooth.
behind bars for what he did to Venice. I guess Italians don't like it when you sink their landmarks. Ironically, he found success as a singer while in jail. After all, most of his old fan base was already in the clink. But the big score here was bringing our old pal back into the gang. Once he put on those gloves and that mask, it was clear to everyone, most of all him, that the Murray had returned.
All right.
So, was that the only time you get to use ball form?
Nope.
Oh, good.
It's a standard ability for him now.
Is that something you can just turn on and off at will somehow?
Yeah.
Because that feels like that.
It's a power up like a smoke bomb. You
Okay.
put it onto one of your shoulder buttons.
Because I would say it absolutely breaks platforming since you can go.
You
just above
ordinarily
everything.
can't do it that high. It's because the game launches you. So it's balanced in that way.
See you guys next time.
Bye.